It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Byron Wordsworth.
Jelly and Jackson, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker.
There we go. Make sure you bring it back tomorrow, okay? Ooh, very quick to gumdrop. There you go. I think it's time to go home now, actually, everyone. Come on then. Well done, boys. Well done. Bye.
Story makers. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight in the library. Hello.
Time for all story makers to come out. Are you ready?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Hi, story maker. I'm Byron. Byron Wordsworth, here to make some magic and lots of stories.
It's my turn.
No, I think you'll find it's my turn, Jelly.
No, it's not. It's my turn, Jackson.
No, but you went first last time, so it's my turn.
But you've had to go, so it's my turn.
I won the last one, so it's my turn, yes.
No, but that's not fair. It's my turn.
No, it's my
Whose
turn.
turn for what?
Oh, hello, Byron. We're playing stick the tail on the donkey.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
but Jackson's cheating because he's had more turns.
I'm not cheating. I won last time, so I get another go.
But that's not fair.
Look, guys,
Yes, it is.
guys. It's obvious to me that you both think you're right.
Yes.
So there's only one way to settle this.
How?
Wow.
Abracazoo.
Oh.
Heads or tails?
Well, what do you mean, Byron?
Well, take a look at this coin. On one side is the queen's head,
Okay.
and on the other side are some feathers.
Oh, yeah.
You see? So one side is heads, and the other side, tails.
Oh,
Right.
tails.
And what I do is I flick the coin.
And we have to guess which way the coin will come down.
That's right. And if you guess correctly, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's heads this time.
All right.
Well, I'll have heads and Jackson can have bottoms.
Bottoms? I think you mean tails, Jelly.
No, I think bottom sounds funnier. Yeah.
Okay, Gels. So,
Okay.
your heads
Yes.
and Jackson is tails.
Tails.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
What is it?
Oh,
What
it's
is it?
heads, Jelly. You win.
You win.
Sorry, Jax.
Okay, well, I've got the tail. I'm ready with the tail. But Byron, will you put my blindfold on for me,
Oh,
please?
of course I will, my green dream.
Yes,
Abracazoo.
Right, no peeping,
No, I
Jelly.
won't.
Off you go.
I'm going. Dum dum. Oh, this is very tricky. I can't tell what I'm doing. Where's his bottom?
Oh, come on, Gels.
Is it
Try.
here? Oh, what's so
Oh,
funny?
Jelly, you were meant to stick the tail on the donkey's bottom, not on his tummy.
So, whose turn is it now to make a story?
Mine. I'd like to make a story.
All right, well, heads it is for Jelly,
Yes.
and tails it is for Jackson.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. I think that means heads and tails.
Yes, both of us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, to make a story, we're going to need something else to make the story machine work.
Yeah, lots of imagination.
Join in with us.
Yes. Imagine.
Imagine. Imagine a story.
Oh, where do you think it will stop?
It's a playbook. And and it's called I Love My Wellingtons. Charlotte loved her new Wellingtons. They were fantastic pink ones with glitter on. The very best Wellingtons she'd ever seen. Charlotte wanted to wear them all the time. She wore them to eat her breakfast. When she was playing, sometimes she forgot to take them off. But Charlotte had never worn them outside. You don't need to wear your Wellingtons, Mum would say. There aren't any puddles today. So off Charlotte would go and play, inside, still wearing her Wellingtons. One very sunny day, Mum said she could wear her Wellingtons outside. But where could they be going? Soon they arrived. They went through a huge gate and met a lady called Barbara. "Welcome to my farm," said Barbara. "Come and see my chickens." So off they went. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" Charlotte said to the chickens. And the chickens all clucked. Yes, they did. Then they went through some straw and long grass over to the sheep. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" said Charlotte. And the sheep baaed and stared at her. By now, Charlotte's shiny pink Wellingtons were getting a bit mucky. Charlotte then saw some friendly donkeys. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" she said to the donkeys. They're quite shiny," said Lizzie the donkey. "I think I need to clean my Wellingtons," thought Charlotte. In the corner of the field, there was a hose pipe. "Come on," said Mum, "let's wash your Wellingtons." Mum sprayed the water and Charlotte splashed in the puddles. This was fun. Charlotte went to see the pigs. "Do you like my clean and shiny pink Wellingtons?" Charlotte said to the pigs. "Very shiny, very pink," grunted the pig between mouthfuls. "Wouldn't mind some myself." "Well, you can't have mine," thought Charlotte as she waved goodbye to Barbara and the pigs. "Next time I come," Charlotte told Mum, "I'll wear my old trainers instead and keep my lovely pink shiny Wellingtons to wear somewhere less mucky."
Here it is, Jackson.
It's a heads and tails game.
Yeah.
Lots of cards with heads and tails. And you put a head with a tail to make an animal.
Yeah, looks like this one is wrong, isn't it?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Unless it's a tiger dial.
Oh, yeah.
A tiger dial.
A tiger dial.
Oh, look, there's a proper head. That's a crocodile head.
Yeah.
So take the
Swap
tiger
them.
head and push
That one
You
there.
put it together. Go
Yeah.
on, Jelly.
Yeah, I can.
There. Crocodile.
Nah.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Right. And now here's the tiger's head. So we need a tiger's body.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay. Right. So
Yeah.
put that with the tiger's head.
Put it together.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Nice tiger.
They all look so good.
What other ones are there? There's
There's a giraffe.
giraffe at the top and a cockerel.
Yeah.
Cockerel.
And there's a stripy horse.
Zebra. That's a zebra,
Oh,
Jelly. And a spotty
zebra.
leopard. And here's a dog.
Oh, it hasn't got a
No tail,
tail.
just the head of the dog.
Oh.
I know. Let's put the dog's head in the story machine.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Come on, Jelly.
Come on.
In it goes.
We'd like a story with a dog in it, please.
And we need lots of imagination.
Yeah. Imagine. Imagine. Imagine a story. It's the Kevin the Spaceman story.
And it's called The Furry Planet.
Kevin and Spanner in space to explore, seeking out planets never heard of before.
This planet looked and felt wonderful. The surface was covered in thick pink fur. I think this is the fluffiest planet we've ever explored, said Kevin. Agreed Spanner, who loved the feel of soft fur under his paws. Suddenly, Kevin felt a tingling on his chin. Something had grown on it. Barked Spanner. What is it, Spanner? Kevin asked. Spanner just stared back at him. Kevin turned and looked at his reflection in the rocket. Golly, he gasped, as he saw he'd grown a long, pink, furry beard and a twirly moustache. Then Kevin looked over at Spanner. Spanner had grown pink fur on his ears and tail. He started to whine. Oh my goodness, look at the rocket, Spanner! Spanner looked and saw that it was covered in pink fur too. We can't travel through space with a rocket looking like that. Agreed Spanner, who was feeling rather silly.
Good morning. I see you're getting nice and pink and furry.
Squeaked a voice. Yes, we are a bit, said Kevin.
I'm William,
said the creature. Well, I'm Kevin and this is Spanner. And I don't mean to be rude, but we don't really want to be pink and furry.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never met anyone who didn't want to be pink and furry before.
Barked Spanner. William obviously hadn't met many people. Could you help us get rid of all this pink fur? Asked Kevin. Said William.
OK, but only if you play a game with me first.
That sounded like a good deal to Spanner.
It's called Furball,
said William, and he started kicking around a white furry ball. Spanner got the ball first, kicked it around, did a somersault, and passed it to William, who did a series of fancy headers. Then he passed the ball, Spanner lined up to the goal, and back kicked it in. Goal! Kevin couldn't believe it, and Spanner was over the moon. After the game, William gave Kevin and Spanner blueberry milkshake to drink. Spanner lapped it up from a saucer. It was yummy. And, magically, it made all their fur disappear. Oh, that's better, said Kevin. But what about the rocket?
Oh, I gave that a clean while you were drinking,
said William. Kevin and Spanner walked over to the rocket. It was shinier than they'd ever seen it before.
You'd better leave quickly, or you'll start to turn pink and furry again,
warned William. Barked Spanner. He'd had quite enough of that.
Kevin and Spanner had a great game of furball, didn't they? And look at Byron. He's brilliant.
Thanks, Jax. I haven't had a good game of footy in a while.
I wish I could do that, but when I try, I get tangled up in my tail.
Well, Jax,
woo!
It's a little bit of practice.
That's amazing. Can you do headers?
Well, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Right.
Woo! Go! It's got in the story machine.
That's all right, Jax. We can use it for a story.
Oh, smart thinking, Byron.
And you can do some smart thinking too, story maker. Come on. You need lots of imagination.
Imagine. Imagine. Imagine a story. It's a blue cow story.
And it's called Juggling Blue Cow.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was looking down at her hooves. I wonder what it would be like to do something with my hooves apart from walk on them. She's off again, said the other cows. So, Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a return ticket to a place where I can do something clever with my hooves. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for juggling school. And then they arrived. Blue Cow was standing in front of a school for juggling.
Hello, I'm the great Jugglino, and this is my school.
Said a man with sparkly trousers and a huge moustache.
I used to work in a circus, but now I teach juggling.
Oh, wonderful. I fancy myself as a bit of a juggler, said Blue Cow.
Join the class then,
said the great Jugglino. They went inside, and Blue Cow joined the class. Everyone wore sparkly clothes. The great Jugglino gave Blue Cow a sparkly top to wear too.
Now you see those 5 balls,
said the great Jugglino.
You must throw them up in the air and juggle all 5 at once.
Blue Cow tried. 1, 2, moo! It was terrible. Everyone in the class started juggling straight away, but Blue Cow just couldn't get the hang of it. 1, 2, 3, oh, mooey! Blue Cow tried and tried for hours on end until she was ready to give up altogether. Suddenly, she had an idea. She laid down on her back and started juggling with all 4 hooves. It was really easy. Oh, I'm juggling! I'm juggling! Cried Blue Cow.
Hey, more balls!
Cried the great Jugglino. The other pupils threw their balls at Blue Cow, and soon she was juggling 25 balls at once.
Hey, you're the greatest juggler I've ever seen,
cried the great Jugglino.
You should be in the circus.
Oh, I don't know, said Blue Cow, still juggling. Just knowing I can do it is quite enough for me. You'll never guess where I've been.
Where have you been?
I've been to juggling school, and I learnt how to juggle with all 4 hooves.
Everyone knows that cows can't juggle.
But we know they can, don't we?
Blue Cow is so clever with those juggling balls.
And clever Byron, too, for doing all sorts of things with a football.
Why, thank you, Jackson. Oh, look, it's getting light.
Yes.
I tell you what.
What?
Heads we stay,
Yeah?
tails we hide away.
Oh, heads!
Heads.
Yeah.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Oh, it's tails.
Oh.
We better skedaddle.
The children will be coming to the library soon.
Dawn is upon us, the morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you goodbye.
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers.
Come back soon.
Thanks for helping. Bye.
See you later, story maker.